Mic check 1, 3. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back on the rooftop. Welcome back to another Sunday stream. I hope you all are fantastic and you have a wonderful weekend. I know I skipped the week again. Lately, it's a bit hard. Sometimes, life just happens and I don't have the time to stream. And I'm also thinking, I'm really thinking about maybe dropping the stream for a few weeks just because, making them more special or anything. I don't know. But for now and for today, I'm here to continue my Elden Ring playthrough. If you watched the last stream, you know that we fought our way through Stormvale Castle. And the next thing on the chopping block is basically gathering the rune or activating the big rune, and then deciding where to go next. And I'm pretty biased towards Leonia because it's so fantastic. It looks so awesome. But there's also Caelid, and I think I want to kill all the major bosses. If you know Elden Ring, you know that basically only 2 of them are necessary to progress. If I'm correct, like I'm mixing this up all the time as well, but I think only you only need to have 2 shards or 2 greater runes to progress to the next area. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I don't know how far we come today, but I decide on the fly. For now, we activate the first big rune of Godric, and then I think we go to Leonia, but I'm not sure. So first off, let's see that we get the game capture going. So game capture sound should be there too in a second. Let me see. This is grayed out. I need to check something real quick. Game capture is also there. Okay. So now if I skip into the game, there should be sound next to my voice. Looking good, looking good. Okay, let's go. So how have you been, guys? Have you watched the Xbox showcase? Looks so fucking good. Like Fable is coming out and it looks so good, and it's coming out in autumn this year, and I'm really excited because I tried to replay the first Fable and it was not as good as I hoped because the camera is kind of motion sickness inducing, but I was a big fan when I was a kid playing Fable. So, and the new gameplay trailer that we got for the new Fable, looks phenomenal. By the way, developed by the guys who make Forza. Funny enough, I think I'm not mistaken about this. I think it's the same studio that also does Forza. So they also releasing 2 games next year, or this year, sorry, we are already in 26. So Forza Horizon 6 and Fable. Forza Horizon 6 releasing in May, and I'm not a big big racing guy, but it's in Japan, and I mean, god damn it, it looks phenomenal. And another thing, I tried to look up what the problem is with the hitching, and I think it's something that I cannot solve. It's just because I'm streaming. It seems to be, CPU bound somehow. I don't know. It's not really clear where it comes from. It's not really solvable. And another thing, I know that I promised this other dude that I will install the seamless co-op mod. But I also looked into that, and unfortunately, if I do that, it's creating a different save file. So I would need to start over, and I really want to play this New Game Plus here. So, yeah, dude, if you're watching or if you watch this later, I'm so sorry. I really meant it. I want to help you with this insect, this planet insect thingy. You know. I think it's Asta or something like that. I really want to help you with that. But yeah, we have to wait until I can go where I need to go. Because the co-op, yeah, I don't want to start a new playthrough basically. I'm so sorry, dude. So now I'm just checking if there's anything that I might miss here. What the fuck is this? I can't remember this. I can't. Oh. Wait. No, I cannot. Maiden, dear maiden, where are you? Please take my grapes. Oh, a Shabiri grape. Okay, this is okay. I don't want to spoil too much, but I mean it's a New Game Plus playthrough, so I think I can spoil, right? So there are some guys who are basically worshipping the god of chaos, or of, you know, I don't know what's it called in this game. I think it's not chaos, but basically it's chaos, but it's madness. Like yeah, it's a burning eye. Okay, so it's almost like Sauron. And those priests, they are priests, maidens. Every you know, every god which is like an eldritch being or an outer god being has like an like an Elden Lord. You know, there can be someone who represents this god in this order. And this is basically what an Elden Lord is. And every Elden Lord has like a maiden. And the maidens, or the potential maidens of this god, of the Frenzy, I'm so sorry, Frenzy, of the Frenzy god, are blind. And they are kind of consuming those grapes. And if we look at those grapes, you might have noticed yellowing, oozing eyeball of the infirm. A yellowing, oozing eyeball of the infirm. The surface is shriveled and the inside is squishy, not unlike a large, overly ripe grape. Give it to the blind maiden to guide her to the distant light. So yeah, they eat those eyes. And with this ingested, they kind of get drawn to this godlike entity. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So this was one of my favorite walkout moments in the entire game, and I think it still is. Not gonna lie. We have to backtrack a little because I really want to activate the rune just for completion's sake. But look at this. Just look at this. I mean, goddamn. I still stand by it. I mean, this game has some nice locations, and overall the artwork is phenomenal. And I would argue that the DLC probably has one of the best locations and overall art in the entire Elden Ring game. But this was my favorite walkout moment. This was so intriguing. And you know, coming out of Stormvale Castle, which is very imposing on its own, like this was the first big dungeon, you kind of understand how the whole loop is gonna work. You know, you have this this first area, you know, you cleared some smaller dungeons, you kind of got a feeling for how the loop is working, and then you step through Stormwell and see the first legacy dungeon in its, you know, sheer size, and then you fought the first boss, and then you step out of there and you're like, holy shit, it's happening again. You already have so much information just from looking at this, you know. A vast valley to explore, you know, side cliffs to explore. You see all the little nooks and crannies where you might want to go. You see an Everjail here. You see, you know, like a camp there. And on the horizon, you see Raya Lacaria, I think, or what's it called, you know, the big academy. You don't know yet that's the academy, obviously, but you see something that looks big. And you kind of imagine that this is probably the next legacy dungeon. And it's still, you know, it still excites me looking at this. Like, this is so phenomenal. And I know when I went out there, I was like, dude, yes, man. Yes. I wanna, you know, let's go. Let's go. Ah, this was so good times, man. So I'm envying everyone who has never played this game and can, you know, but because this is the first real walkout moment, but this kind of micro experience happens so often in this game. I'm just noticing something. What is this? Is this what I think it is? Is this like the castle from Rykard? Is he called Rykard? I think it's called Rykard. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, this is just, you know, that's why it won Game of the Year. That's something that is truly amazing. And you know what? I just want to continue here. Am I able to go to the round table hold already? I can. So yeah, there's no need. I think I don't need to complete the quests, right? We're just, yeah, let's just continue. Yeah, it's just too good. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't need those runes. I mean, I'm sure that I don't even want Godric's rune. Where can I look at this? I think Godric's rune just gives overall stat boosts, but I don't even know where to find it. Oh. Furnace Wizard. Those are DLC items. Void of any benediction. It doesn't say. Fuck. Yeah, but what essentially, if you don't know, what you essentially can do is equip one of those greater runes, and then you need something, those rune arcs, and if you consume those rune arcs, the greater rune is basically active, and it gives you, like, depending on which rune you have equipped, you get like beneficial buffs. And I think they stay active until you die. So it's definitely worth it, but it's not like we are so overpowered. It's not like it matters really. At least not for now. So yes. I know there's a dude in here. He will tell us more about the academy because he's trying to get into the academy. So let's talk to him. Also, you find those churches of America, and they give you sacred tears, and sacred tears give you more flask charges. But again, I think I don't get any more of them actually.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
10 runes?
Well, bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
Yeah, we don't need this. I'm sorry, dude. Can we...
To learn another? Why, of course. Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries... Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this place. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now... Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? But still, might...
Alright, so we need a glintstone key. And it's funny because I always forget where do I get this. And I think I need to go to this dungeon over here. Let me see. Wait, this is the Reichert Castle, Volcano Manor. I'm kind of thinking if this is what I saw on the horizon. Maybe, could be, right? That would be crazy. But what I mean is, I think I need to go up here to this right here, Carrier Manor. And I think I find a glintstone key right there. And there's also something... Temple Quarter... Something right here under this, where I find one part of the Dectus plate, which helps us enable the lift of Rond or whatever. That gets us up here later on. Rolled, exactly. But yeah, those things. I know that there are 2 plates that can get you to the Erdtree. I think we should definitely check out the Erdtree just because we're fighting. I think it's right here, right? I haven't done this in my first playthrough here, but I have done this on my PS5 playthrough. So that would be fun, fighting Malenia again, getting shit wrecked by her. But I think my bleed build will fuck her up because it did in the first thing as well. That would be very cool to do. And then yeah, let's see what kind of keys we need to operate those lifts. Maybe we even have those. Like maybe we keep those, but I'm not sure. It would make sense to drop this in the new journey, right? But yeah, we will see once we get there. I think we need to get to the Flintstone Castle dungeon, but if not, I would love to do the dungeon as well because there are some pretty cool enemies in there. By the way, those guys, you need to kill them twice actually because they are standing back up if you don't. They look awesome. I love it. We got Academy Scroll. What does the Academy Scroll give us? Wait, wrong. Give to learn. Okay, acquire new sorceries. Fine, fine, fine. So we could give this to this dude and he probably can teach us some more. Oh no. Be careful. Can we go up there? Is this... Will I die? Oh god, yes, I will. It's a little bit wonky. Like jumping with the horsey is a little bit wonky. Fuck. Doesn't matter. Oh, it's raining. Love rain. Love rain. Okay, we take the safe route, but for now, let's hope that we can gather the runes. Yeah, I see them. Nice. Guys, what you doing? Ouchie. Okay, be careful. Yup, we carry around quite a lot of them. Is there no upstream? Where do I need to go? Whoa, okay. Be careful. Okay, I need to kill them. Oh, fuck. Okay, guys, now the fun is over. Please. Dude, I hate those guys so much. Ooh. The cool thing is, if you kill like a group like that, you get your flask back. So at least there's that. Dude, look at this. Look at this, man. God damn it. FromSoft, man. I swear to God, they're so good. They're fucking genius. I would love to have a documentary about FromSoft, you know, how they get into the process of making those games. Like, you know, do you have the story first? How do you split it up? What do you kind of, you know, hide? What are you telling? the guys who make that art. I want to meet them. I want to shake their hands. Look at this, man. How are you, you know, how are you building something like this looking that awesome? And you can go everywhere, by the way. You can go everywhere. Even up there. Look at this. You see this? That looks like a... whatever it is. Wait, this is not what I want. This is what I want. It's like... up there. You can go there. Everything that you see is... like, you can go there. And this is, like, this is Volcano Manor. We will get there as well. Like, this is fucking insane. Ah, dude. Sorry. But this game is just, you know... Now, since we are in Liurnia, people start to get, like, a little bit acquainted with magic. So you will see, like, that they start to use, like, pots, but also like glintstone magic. And since they are not really like, you know, sorcerers or anything, they kind of have like stuff that just resembles them, you know. And I think those camps, for example, this is something that you see in Elden Ring Night Rain. Like, this is where you see, like, the acid flip the most, I think. That they use stuff from the main game. Like in those camps, for example. So beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful. So now we can basically go down here, which is pretty annoying. There are some enemies that are like over there. Wrong button again. I'm so sorry. Over there. You can see one of those fuckers. They will shoot a lot of those ghostly things at you. And we need to go up anyway. So I will probably go up the left side to get to Carnia Manor. And we will make... we will go through this dungeon today, I think. I think that's a good thing. Can we level up already? No. Still have 100,000 runes to go before we can level up. Hey, dude.
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't
by the way,
ask me how
look
my
at those
hands are,
eyes.
eh?
Those guys are very acquainted with the flame of frenzy. So, spoiler, but those guys are, yeah. They have like obligations, or they have a tie to the Lord of or the other god of frenzy.
Not
Yeah, let me see what you have. Anything that I might need? Probably not. Cookbook. We take the cookbook because we want to give him some money. They really depend on the money. We good, you know. But yeah, how it works, like I teased it earlier, how it works in Elden Ring is like they are all the gods, you know, and this is very cosmic, to be honest. And those other gods, they try to influence the people living in this land to forge like an order for them. you know? So that they can basically rule the lands, right? And you become Elden Lord, and you can, in this game, like decide what kind of outer god you will follow. It's very subtle, and you need to look for it. But one of those endings is also succumbing to the Lord of Frenzy, basically. Hey, Garbage, what's up, dude? Nice to have you here. So I'm looking for an upstream here, and I will run past those enemies because I hate them. Not because I'm afraid, you know. I'm just. This is just plain hate. There we go. I can't remember what kind of enemy I have to fight here. We check it out because why not? We should be overpowered enough, right? Dude, I'm awesome, man. I'm awesome. Can't complain. I hope you too, my friends. I hope you too. Let's see what do we have to fight here. Well, you thought so. What? Are you healing? Okay, it's fair. Whoa! Dodged you. Flame of the Fell God. Ooh, the Fell God is one of those gods that lives, or you know, they're follower of this god. Like they're the giants, and we will come to a place. Right here, the mountaintops of the giants, and this big chalice here will become very, very important for the story of Elden Ring. And there we fight one of the giants, and they are, you know, they tie into the whole Fell God thing. But it's funny to see this dude right here, because I'm not sure if I ever fought this guy. So let's read the flavor text. This legendary incantation is one of several that draws directly from the power of the fire giants. Releases a ball of raging fire said to be inhabited by a fell god. The fireball floats towards enemies and explodes, setting the area ablaze. Arganthi, the chief guardian of the flame, had kept this incantation a well-kept secret until it was stolen by Aiden. The fell god still lurks within the fire giants. See, I'm pretty much lore accurate here. I'm doing great. Finally managed to do all the work for the dubbing of Ultra Kill. Now I only have to edit everything. Are you healing? Dude, you chip away half of... Yeah, no, it's not a problem, you know. It's just, you know, you want to be unfair, you know. I'm totally fighting fair here with my not even slightest overleveled guy. You're dubbing Ultra Kill. I guess you're doing the Brazilian language for Ultra Kill? Man, this is fucking awesome. Ultra Kill is like this very fast kind of old school inspired shooter, right? I think I played a demo of it at one point. Wait, something happened? Oh, those little fuckers! Look at those little fuckers. They always try to, you know, they trap you. Ow, and they hurt and they bleed and they try to sleep you, and they are really annoying, and we kill them because we hate them. Let's see. Okay, guys, what you want? What you want? What you want? Come on. Come on. What you want? What you want? I mean, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. I fought you so many times. You killed me so many times before that it's a pleasure to just, you know. The vulgar militia, yeah, man. Oh, man. They can be a big pain in the ass because they, you know, they pop out of nowhere and then they sleep you and they bleed you, and when you not have enough levels, you kind of just die. It's Doom on drugs. 10 out of 10. So every other enemy in the game. Yeah. So yeah, how you know how did you manage to score that thing? Like, are you doing this as a fan project, or do you have any connections to the developers? Okay, we can go to... Oh wait, can we go to the Manor? To the Caria Manor? I think it's Caria Manor. Can we even go there? Shit! Okay, this is why, you know, even if I played through this game 3 times now, it's still like, it's so big that I forget things. So I guess, shit, I don't know how to get up there. I think it might be a portal that we need to use, but this doesn't matter because then we are doing, like, we are getting one piece of the deck display tablet thingy, because this is below here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. This is in like a village of the Albinorics, and the Albinorics are also like a very interesting, yeah, you can say species actually, because those sorcerers at Caria Manor, they try to breed their own humans, and they do this with like a silvery liquid. And they try to, yeah, create basically copies. And some of them went relatively well, and some of them went horribly wrong. But they all share one trait, and this is they are very frail. And also, there are like people who really cannot stand those quote-unquote abominations. So they send out people to kill them. And as like in Souls games, every time in Souls games, we happen to come across this place after the big thing already happened. So what we see here is that someone or something raided this village and killed or tried to kill all the Albinorics. And yeah, so... let's see what happens. You see, they are not like, they have human shape, but they don't seem to be, yeah, like whole. And actually, I'm pretty like, I hate killing them, so I will try to get through this without killing an Albinoric. Let's see if this checks out. It's purely fan-made. Wish I had access to the developer. At least I'd be able to know when the rest of the game is coming out. Isn't the lore of Elden Ring just racism? It's a lot of racism, actually, but it's more like, yeah, no, it's picture book racism, because everything in this game that is different, or everything that is not understood 100%, is basically just cast away or downright killed. And you know, the really fascist thing about it is that there are some rich people who decide which is like the golden order, or which is fine and which is not. And this is like, those people right here, they are basically failed experiments, and as you can see, a lot of them got killed already. And I think there's even an item, and we need to see, but I probably would need to kill them to get their stuff. But I think there's an item that reads that their legs are especially frail, so they have trouble walking. I could be wrong, but I was so obsessed with the lore and the item description that I'm pretty sure there is. Maybe we find something. Oh, a larval tear. And the larval tears, basically, which is kind of this, also stems from the same liquid, and it looks like a fetus, right? So this looks like a fetus. And this is used to respec in the game. I think there's even an umbral cord. Come on. So, core of a creature of mimicry known as a silvertear. As much a substance as it is a living organism. Material required by the ember egg cradled by Renala, queen of the full moon, to birth people anew. Being born anew allows the relocation of attributes boosted by leveling up. So, I think that this is a substance that is used by some to create life, and by Renala to birth life. I don't know how this is related, like if Renala, like if it's something that is passed down from generation to generation, that you can use this stuff to birth. But Renala, as we will see, which is the second big boss, or you know, the third, depending on which order you go. And she has like an ember egg, and she's breeding real humans, like. But we will see this all. Like, this is so cool. This is such cool lore, man. It's so good. And if you really look out for it, you see a lot of fucked up shit. And this is basically really fucked up. Look at this. I'm so sorry. I will not kill you guys. No, there's no way that I kill you. But I know who I will kill in this village. The village is done for. Please, even if it's you, old Albus, hide well and still your breath. I love this. Like, this is probably one of my most favorite parts of this whole game. It's like going through this and try to puzzle together what actually happened here. Now I need to think, because there's a way up there. Let's go up there first. That little shit. Nah, he's not a little shit, man. He's just scared. Whoa! A perfumer. Interesting. Dude, you are gonna die. You're gonna die. There's no way around it, man. There's no way around it. You can cast your shit all you want. I will fuck you up. Depraved perfumer. Let's see what this is. Headscarf worn by depraved perfumers. These heresy-inclined perfumers imbibe their own spices to alter body and mind. Their slow descent into self-destruction is what earned them their name. So those are basically the stoners. Like, those are the ones who figured out that their own spices are just, you know, a little too fun. It's a lot of silver shining liquid, which is also... You hear that? I hear whining. No, no, no. No, no, no. Like the animations are also like so good. Like so good. Ouch. Okay, I'm sorry. This is an odd looking jar. Gideon. Yes, man. Ah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought you talk about Albus because he's hiding. Gideon is a motherfucker. Like, Gideon is the one who ordered this whole genocide. This motherfucker. I totally agree here. But I was talking about this guy right here.
Please no, dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait then. You're not one of them? Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus, an albinoric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemonger's hands.
Oh, it's the...
Meet the young Albinore Latena. Then please give it to her.
Oh, it's the Erdtree. Oh. See, that's what this is what I'm always fuzzy about. I thought we get one piece of the Dectus, but it's actually the Erdtree. But this is fine because we will fight Melina. I you know, I have only fought her once. And yeah, I want to encounter her. I want to encounter the title baby, you know, the boss, the boss of bosses, basically. Okay, we can go over there. This is where I want to end up, but I also want to see what's down there. So let's go there first. And I love this game so much. Every time I play it, and I cannot stop gushing about it. You know, I love it so much. It's just so good. I think when it releases on Switch 2, I will just buy it to have it on Switch 2. Well, dude, I don't want, you know, no, I don't want to kill you or anything. Please, just stop what you're doing, guys. I'm not the enemy here, please. Albinaric Blood Clot. I want to read this, but I'm also under fire here. Can I read this? No, I cannot. Okay. Guys, you're little shits. I know that you're, you know, it's fucked up what happened to you. Crystal sword? Have I ever found this? I don't know. Probably. Oh god, guys. I'm out of here. I'm sorry. I mean, I understand, you know, the destiny is like, I'm so sorry. Man, but I'm not doing a level 1 playthrough, you know? I understand that level 1 fighting Malin. What? What? Where are you coming from, dude? Yeah, I was on the... Sorry, I was on the bonfire. Never mind. I was on the grace. I was kind of, what the fuck? Did he hide? Yeah, I understand. When you're doing a level 1 playthrough, it's not fun. I can see that, but I only fought her once, and I fought her with my Mimic tier, which was basically just... No. Which was basically just, Yeah, we basically fucked her in 2 minutes. That's it. I was, as I told you guys in the last stream, I played the Legacy Dungeons with a friend of mine, and we were playing through the Erdtree level, and then fought Melina for like 20 times. Shit. I want to kill him, sorry. Let's kill him first and then I will talk about the story. We fought her like 20 times and she was killing us all the time. And then it was late at evening and he was like, okay, I have to go to bed now. And I was like, fine. Okay. Okay. Let's try this out. It's so sad. It's not nearly as strong as it was, unfortunately. Those thorns were like the craziest weapon in the DLC. Like I was one-shotting bosses with them. Dude. You need to aim better, my friend. You need to aim better. Next time. Crucible knots. The crucible knots. I think that has cool flavor text. Let's see. A talisman fashioned from a bony knot that embodies the aspects of various creatures, said to have grown on the human body long ago, reduces damage, blah blah blah. A vestige of the crucible of primordial life, born partially of devolution. It was considered a signifier of the divine in ancient times, but is now increasingly disdained as an impurity as civilization has advanced. So this is pretty interesting because those knots are also like growing on those horned omen type enemies, and this is basically like, this was divine long time ago, and this is very much a topic of the DLC. And once the golden order has been established, like with the golden tree and stuff, this kind of was shunned, you know. People like, or the things that were divine all those thousands of years back are now not as divine anymore. Yeah, my build, of course, dude. So what I'm doing here, I cannot even say. I think the fit that I'm wearing is just because I love this. I think this is the stuff you get from Volcano Manor when you do those contracts. Shit, oops. Beast Champion armor. I think it just has like a very good values overall that I can wear without having a fat roll, you know. Then I have my Obsidian Lamina. This was I think this was a weapon I got when I finished the DLC, which I wanted to carry on into New Game Plus because I want to play more with them. And those are backhand plates, also weapons from the DLC that I love the movement of, you know. Very cool movement. And since I went into the DLC with a moon, what's it called? Like this moon sword. A moon veil, the katana, like the intelligent katana, and then I kind of spec to bleed again because the last boss was giving me a headache, and bleed was always a good thing. I have the Shard of Alexandra, which gives me attack power and attack power of skills, ready boost attack power of skills. I have this stuff right here. It's funny because I really don't need this anymore. I think I spec this because I have this kind of, what's it called? Like those thorns. This gives me more attack power if something bleeds, and this is the turtle stuff, which just is recovery. I think we can switch this actually. Maybe. Restoring HP. I think this winged sword insignia would also be cool, I think. Yeah, I think I got this because I used this incantation. And let me see, when I find out where I see this, I can show you. I'm so confused by where stuff is. I'm not gonna lie. You guys probably think that I'm just an idiot, which is partially true, but it's also like this menu is not the best. There we go. Impenetrable Thorns, which was like Erdtree early patches, man. This thing was incredible. Like, this thing was just insane. Yeah. More points into decks. Yeah. Probably. I think Arcane 80 was good for my bleed and also vigor to survive the boss, you know. And I can dump all the stuff that I'm gaining in this New Game Plus into Dexterity, I think. Or maybe I will... Right now, it does not give me any trouble, so it does not even matter too much. But I keep it in mind for when I start to struggle again, which is probably the second entry into the into the DLC. Okay, so I wanted to kill this Omen Killer because he was sent. Another thing that I was wondering is, like, I thought that we also meet a certain NPC here. But maybe we haven't encountered her because I was not at Round Table Hold. So maybe we do this right now. Let's go to Round Table Hold real quick. Because if you remember in Stormvale Castle, we kind of encountered this girl. Yeah, I don't mean like the Albinoric. I mean like the daughter of Gideon, right? Let me see. Sites of Grace. Not sure if I did the correct thing. Yes, I did. Whoa! Dude. What are you doing here? Stop. You thought so. No. 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 Wow, 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 wow. Oh. Oh, got some Ooh, got the backstab, bitch. And I was wondering why everything is so dark in here, man. What the fuck? Oh, am I mistaking this? I thought you get to this village and you kind of meet her there, and she helps you with the Omen Slayer. I could have sworn that you meet her there. She's also here somewhere, right? Yeah, thank you for your service. Oh, okay, cool. So I was I mean, it would not have surprised me if I got this wrong, but I could have sworn that I met her there. Hello.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. Isn't this place the Round Table Hold? Covert quarters of the Two Fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon, although it's all a bit much for me. I'm still looking for my... It's all a bit much. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
Yeah, she will be the blacksmith help. This is Gideon, the motherfucker. But he has such a nice accent. Gideon.
There's nothing left to say.
Okay, let's just go through them. I mean, I'm not really interested in talking to them. I'm just... He's cool. I love him. But he obviously has some problems.
We meet again after all.
There's a dude that we encountered in the church in Stormvale.
I'm quite unable to.
What do I need? I defeated Godric.
You defeated Godric and claimed yourself. Looks like we both got what well done. Something to mark the occasion.
Rocher's rapier. Nice. This is also a weapon that I use quite a bit.
I still can't move. No need to be polite.
Okay. Thank you, dude. See ya. Yeah, man, Rocher is such a nice dude, man. Such a nice guy. And he's also very cool. I love the blacksmith.
You're a new face. No matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms.
Lay out your arms, then. And this is like we have encountered in Castle Morne. He's like a misbegotten, I think. And as you can see, he kind of also resembles like horns and, you know, very, very randomly on the body. Like, This is not a coincidence. Everything is purposely shown off. And I think this girl is down here. But maybe I just missed her in the village this time around. It's totally possible. I think she stands down here once you encounter her again. But I also think a possibility could be like that this is just a, you know, a trigger that normally you would go here way sooner, you know? So maybe I was just missing that trigger. This is my beloved, by the way. Fia is just a cool girl.
I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? Perhaps you might. Doing so will grant.
Nah. You will not hold me. I'm sorry. Nah.
Where I come from, it is a sacred.
Yes. No. Thank you.
Disdain,
Thank you.
pay me
Okay, here's the deal with Fia. Fia is a deathbed companion, which is pretty weird, but how I understand it is that she's a girl that gets put into the next to a corpse and basically warms the corpse and helps the guy that died to be happy in the afterlife. And there's more to it, and it's pretty fucked up. And the first time that I encountered her, I was like, wow, that's crazy. But she's also very sweet. The thing is, though, if you let her hold you, you get a debuff, because she's basically leeching your HP. You can get rid of the debuff. It's not that bad, so it's not like that she fucks you over, but it's it's very interesting. A very interesting profession as well. Yeah, it's literally necrophilia. Yeah, Garbage is right. I didn't want to say it like that, but it's basically, it's even like there's even a part of the lore that really explores the truth and possibility that those women get pregnant from this act, and therefore this is the way how they grant an afterlife for the one that passed, you know. And there is some excuse me for that, I tripped up, sorry Fia. There's some fancy lore, because she's also very involved with one of the demigods that was killed. Actually, the first demigod to ever die in this world. Because how the Golden Order was forged is that death was not part of the Elden Ring anymore. Which means that Marika's children, the demigods, could not die. But somehow, one of them died. And yeah, some of them soon followed. So maybe I'm tripping, and maybe I'm mixing this up, but I think how the Golden Order was forged when the Elden Ring was still whole, because it got shattered, you know, that's known as the shattering. So when it was whole, life and death were in perfect harmony, you know, everything could die and everything got reborn actually through the tree. Because Marika feared that for her children, like once one of their children died, she shattered the Elden Ring to kind of make sure that death cannot occur anymore. So she basically hid away the part of the Elden Ring that was kind of the law for dying. You need to think about this like it's a ring, like a rune ring, that is also, when it's put together in a certain way, it basically gives the rules of life, like how life works. And once it shattered, you know, certain aspects of it got lost. And she made sure that the aspect of life, or dying in this case, is hidden away so that nobody could die. But one of her children died anyways, so... Feared for her children, I mean, you're kind of right, but she only cared about her favorite. Yes, the Golden Sun. She had a lot of children. This is something that we will explore too, because one of the biggest, you know, the biggest things is that there's a lineage of children that have golden hair, blonde hair, and then there's a lineage that have red hair, and this has very much, very big repercussions. But because the way or with whom she had children is very interesting, because she had like the first Elden Lord. The guy we saw in Stormville Castle with his, you know, white lion as his animal, his spirit animal, or what's it called? I don't know. There's a certain term for it. And then she also had children with Radagon, which has red hair. And the crazy, and I think we are in spoiler territory, as I said, we are in NG Plus anyway, so there's no need to hold back. Radagon is basically Marika. Like, she split herself in two. Like, she had two personalities. So she basically had children with herself, with her second personality that is also manifested in like a dude with red hair. And those children, because it's basically incest, is it called incest in English? I don't know. In German it's incest. Like, if you create inner family children, this has repercussions on their DNA, you know? Those children are inflicted. It's true for our lives, but it's also true in this game. And all the children with red hair, like, got inflicted with something. For example, Malenia, which is one of those children from Radagon and Marika, she is inflicted by the rot. And stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this case. And the first children of her and the Elden Lord, the first Elden Lord, like Godwyn, I think, Godwyn was the son. Honolulu is the original name. I don't know. All those chi names, I just, you know, mixed them up too much. But yeah, he died. He was a demigod, but he died. He got killed, and he also got just killed in soul alone. So just his soul died, not his body, which led to now, or was it the other way around? Now, I think his soul died, not his body, and the body of the little witch died, but not her soul. I think that's it. And because his body never died, but he's obviously dead, he also kind of, you know, corrupted the whole land. And she has a big history with that. That's where I was going at. Yeah, go fuck yourself in this case was pretty literal. Michaela and possible Melina. Yep. Michaela was but Michaela didn't have red hair though. But this could also be explained by just how DNA works, you know, how the combinations work. But Michaela had blonde hair, right? Melania was the red-haired. Melina is our maiden, right? Melina was probably the gloomed eye queen. I mean, if you have kids with yourself, it's kind of incest, because it's incest from the same, like, from the result or the problems that it can create, because you mix your own DNA, which is not good. That's the whole point. Yeah, but now we kind of got lost in a lot of different lore paths. But I think it's pretty cool to talk about this, because this kind of shows how deep the lore of this game is, even though it might not be obvious, you know? If you're not looking for that, you probably will not encounter anything. And it gets way deeper than that. There are YouTube channels, I don't recall how they are called, but you can Google for it, that kind of try to explain what happens in Elden Ring with basic archaeology and, you know, like stuff that they found in our life way back. And there are some symbols, very botanic symbols, but also symbols from old cultures from Earth that got woven into this game and that have real implications of what might have happened. And this is a situation that I had in school a lot of times when it comes to, you know, poems and books, where the teacher was always, I think that the you know, the artist or the author meant this and that by writing this. And I was always like, how do we know? Are you fucking kidding me? What if he just was high and wrote something that sounded fun, you know? And hundreds and thousands of years later, we're sitting at a table in school and be like, oh, I think that this is, you know, he talked about the duality of life and blah, 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 blah. No, he was just high on heroin, man. You know, he probably sweating his ass off and just, you know, wrote something down that was basically his ass cheeks just clapping together. But yeah, and this is kind of the same situation. Sometimes I'm wondering if we are, you know, getting lost completely, and they just took inspirations from, you know, old texts, old stuff, old symbolism, and just put it into the game because it looks cool and it kind of fits, or if it's really thought through to this kind of level of detail. And if it is, man, I'm just stunned. This is something that I would love to ask Miyazaki at one point. You know, it's just, dude, be real, be upfront with me for one time. How much of the lore that you're seeing on YouTube is actually, you know, something that you anticipated, and how much is just, you know, we players go completely nuts. No, we don't need to debate this garbage, dude. But yeah. Those are the fingers, by the way. Those fingers, once, again, same thing that happens every time in Souls games. And I'm writing this topic so much because I think it's one of the coolest ways to tell a story. It's just like, you see that those are pretty old right now. So everything just has happened. We are arriving at a place where everything already happened. And those were the fingers. And those fingers were used to communicate with the god of the Golden Order. And those are the finger readers who can kind of interpret those fingers, because they cannot talk, they can just shiver. And they can kind of read what they are telling about those fingers.
Are you that new tarnished?
Oh yes, I am. What's up?
You've done well. I am Enya, the finger reader.
Reader.
With the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind, to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Pretty cool. I love the voice work. I love everything about this. This is just nice. Gabish, do you recall when the ring got shattered? This is something that I tripped over earlier. Like, did Marika shatter the ring because Godwyn died? Or was it shattered before and Godwyn died after? because he was the heir to the throne. Not 100% certain on that, but there's a lot of lore. Like, oh man, the obsession, it creeps back into me. So yeah, but now that we triggered this, I think I want to go back to the side of Grace again and just see if we find her. Oof. Wait. Where are the grazes? Where are the grazes? There. Leonia Shore, village of the Albonorics. And there's a... let's see. I think it's at the beginning of the village. Maybe I just walked past her. I think she stands right here below this bridge, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I seem to fuck that up somehow. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. We don't need to advance her quest. It's fine. Bye, guys. Today is way better with the hiccups. I hope that I did not jinx it, but it's way better. Hey, Soulslike, what's up? My dude, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think we just go to the academy and see where we need to find this glintstone key, because I cannot remember. Look at that. It's just so gorgeous. I love this. This is my favorite. Like, this is my favorite area in the whole game. Nothing comes close. We could also go up to the mini Erdtree and see what's there. Let's do that. I haven't fought like a tree sentinel in a while. No, it's not a tree sentinel. It's a little. Look at this. Look at the colors, man. Like, the colors are so crazy. Like this purple and the yellows, and oh my god, it's so cool. There's a tree avatar, like an Erdtree avatar or something like this. I think it's called avatar. Maybe let's go to the Grace first. And I think there's something important in there as well. Let's see. Cuckoo Glintstones, okay. Erudition Guide D. Do I need to... Ah, yeah, I remember. Oh, no. No. I did so good. Like this was, you know... I don't want to tap... Oh! I don't want to tap myself too much on the shoulder, but this was pretty good. And there's nothing in there because I probably already collected it. And I think there's probably like a memory stone in there or something like that. And I have max memory stones. Maybe. But that's not a goat. That's Torrent. That's the bestest, the goodest boy. Torrent is the best boy. Okay, let's fight this thing. First, let's get rid of those guys. Okay. Have enough space. I mean, we are way too strong, but this fucker can, you know, this fucker hurts pretty bad. As you can see, it hurts really bad. Ouch. Ooh, buffed. Ah, okay, I remember. Oh god. Yes. No. Just stay here, man. Stop clipping through the shit, bro. Go. Jump attack. Boom. There we go. PG. It was not a fair fight. I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. And he doesn't get me anything because you get those cracked tears from those fuckers. I just want to show this off. Like you get the cracked tears that you can, let me see, that you can mix into your flask of wondrous physics. Where are my cracked tears again? I don't know. I have so much shit. There we go. Those things you can collect from killing those. Okay, let's go to the academy and see how we get ourselves a glintstone key. I cannot remember. Do we get them in the village? Just not sure. By the way, in this village, before the academy, there are some Albinorics that went wrong. Like as you can see here. Let me see. Those guys right here. Those are experiments that went terribly wrong. No, no, not gonna have this, sorry. There's a seat. Let's get the seat. Dude, I'm so confused. I don't remember. I think I will look it up. But for now, let's just try to get up there. Yeah, hold your horses, guys. Hold your horses. I just need to check something, okay? Maybe if we interact with this, we get where we need to go. Let's reset the enemies so that they don't fall on our backs. And then there's something there. Let's see. A meeting place map. You found a simple map. Okay. Simple map found on a corpse seems to point out a meeting place. The man it came from surely desired one. The sole means of gaining entry into the academy, a Clintstone key. Okay. Finger Reader Crone Academy Gate Town. So here's the academy. I think it's something here, right? Or is it the Rose Church? Let me see. Is there a switch view? No. Is there another? It's kind of hard to make out, right? But this is like, yeah, I think it could be this. Either this or this. I think I might be on the right track. So let's check those places out. Can I jump down there? Probably not. Yo, see you tomorrow, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Finger Reader, what's up?
You
Your fingers.
Michaela's favor can slaughter. The all-hearing slaughter. But all you need pity the
Dude, you don't make sense. Can I jump down there? I really need to go down there, but I will die if I... Torrent is the bestest boy. The bestest. Okay, let's go. Not really sure. Rose, like... Rose Church... kind of sounds like something that I remember. Temple Quarter. I mean, let's look one time again on the map, okay? But I think that what we see on this map is like... it's the town, like the town beneath. Like the town is to the south, then it's to the west. Right? So, sorry. If this is south, it's west. Yeah, so it's either them. Oh, that's, yeah, whatever. Let's see. Oh, another grace. Let's get it. Graces are never a bad idea. Thank you. I try to avoid killing Albinorics, okay? I really do. Rose Church. Okay, I might remember this from something different. Oh god, what the fuck are you? He gives me something cool, right? Oh god. No, I don't want to bleed. I don't want to bleed. Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, him.
You claimed a great room and had your
He's cool.
audience.
I want his mask, by the way.
At the round table
The first time through, I missed getting his mask, and it's a good mask if you want to have a bleed build, if I remember correctly. Shit, I was not paying attention. They were magnificent.
Don't say. You may go then. May the wisdom of the two.
Ah, it's about the fingers.
Aha. You're in my doubts. The words of the two fingers truly, naught but rambling. I believe that when the Elden Ring was shattered, the two fingers were corrupted. Their guidance skewed. Even worse, the fingers harbor no love for our kind. That's the part that...
Yeah. So there's the thing. I think you can do some invading for him. Like you invade other players' worlds, you try to kill them. And this is a shortcut to Morgwyn's Palace, which is like the turning point to get into the DLC. So we could do this. Invade some guys, try to kill them. But I really don't want to. I want to play as much as vanilla Elden Ring as we possibly can. Like, do the academy, maybe the Erdtree, you know, go through the capital, and so on, so on. And then we naturally will progress to Morgwin's palace as well. And then we kill Morgwin, and then we go into the DLC. That's the plan. So for now, Varric, we see each other again, and then I try to get your mask. So I'm not sure. Maybe I can. Oh, maybe I can kill him on the spot. Can I kill him on the spot? Shit! Fuck! Yeah, that might have been the same mistake I did. Because I think... whatever, man. I not get your mask. Fuck you. There will always be a next Elden Ring playthrough in my book. Ooh. Stop, 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 stop. Blood Flame Blades. Nice. Okay, next up. Temple Town. Temple Quarter. Let's see. It's like a secret... Guys, I really don't want to fight you, okay? That's the important part. I really don't want to fight you. Because I pity you. And I kind of like you. Also, I kind of slaughtered so many of you guys the first time around to farm runes at Morgwin Palace. I have to atone for my sins. Oh, there's something. Is this not the place? Come on. Garbage is probably already off, so I think I will have to look it up because I don't want to. I really want to find the glintstone key and then call it for today, and then the next time we stream Elden Ring we can kind of play oh shit through the academy, which would be awesome. So it also can be like here or here. Maybe that was just a oversimplification and it's like here. Let's go there before we look it up. And yeah, maybe it was guarded by one of those big... Oh shit. Isn't that a dragon? Oh yeah, it is a dragon. Was it guarded by the dragon? Oh, it could be totally guarded by the dragon. Okay, let's see if it was guarded by the dragon. We will not fight the dragon though. I mean, we probably can. Also, I will call this out. Look at the color of the flowers, okay? Look at those colors. We will encounter those like a lot more in the DLC. Hey, dragon boy. Don't get mad at me. There we are. Like, there is this... Okay. Let's see what kind of damage we are doing to this guy. Oh, we totally can kill him. Oh, we can kill him. Okay, we got the glintstone. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh god. No, no, no. No, no, no. This was close. Wrong button. Oh. This was painful because I also fumbled a lot of the buttons. The muscle memory is still not 100% back. We try again, no problem. What I wanted to do there is, first of all... Yeah, I'm pressing the wrong... I hate it. I want to do this. I wanted to have like the backhand blades, because I think I need something that builds the bleed faster, and then I also fumbled the controls, you know. You cannot get hit too much by his breath, because he will totally fuck you up. But I also, you know, didn't even get the rhythm right to dodge his shit, so... We will try again. But now I remember. And this is also why it's so hard to remember where the fucking glintstone key is. Because... It's, you know, when you play through the game, when you're in the vicinity of this, you most likely just run in, get the key, and get out, because you cannot fight this dude. And that's why it's also so fussy, you know, there's nothing... Trinus Lily, man. It's funny that you encountered those flowers there. And there's another grace. Let's touch this grace. So yeah, but that's probably why I... forgot about it, actually. Okay, but let's try this again. I mean, I can totally kill this dragon. There's no doubt about it. Oh, here. Ready? Ah, yeah. They just refill. Okay, let's go. Good first damage. Good first damage. Let's go in. Good first. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Again. That's what I wanted to do. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yep. Getting close. No. Where's this? I need the foot. I need the foot. Okay, not good. Don't get hit. Okay. Don't get hit. Ooh. Oh, we don't want to get hit by that. Okay. Almost got him. Oh god, no. Heal. Don't get hit. Oh. Dude, if this projectile hits, man, it's scary. It's scary. He's dead. He's so dead. Nice. Rip, my dude. Dragon heart. You can consume those, or you can sacrifice those at altars, and then you get dragon magic. Just in case you're wondering. I have returned. What did I miss? I basically just found I found the glintstone key. I fought like a tree avatar, and now I killed the dragon. And I think that's about it for today. I will now return to the entrance of the academy. Like, we take the scenic route, and after that I probably call it for today. And next time we play, we will go through one of my favorite dungeons of the whole game. I love this area so much. I think it's just the color palette is so cool. Like this blue and purple, and you know, they really do a great job of invoking emotions with their colors, you know, and it's just so awesome. Yes, yes, a curse upon thy meager existence. I mean, the lore behind Renala is pretty damn sad. She was basically the betrothed, or you know, the betrothed of Radagon, I think. And since Radagon is Marika, she basically batted with Renala. Marika seduced Renala, made her fall in love to kind of force a truce between the house of Lucaria and, you know, the rest, like Stormvale and whatnot, so that they would stop fighting. And yeah, after that, Radagon went back to Marika. So she basically went back to herself, which is revealed much later. And Renala never recovered from that. She was heartbroken and stayed in her ivory tower, breathing new life through her ember egg. It's so tragic. Actually, it's so tragic. Wait. Oh no, I forgot. Oh, I forgot my runes, dude. Okay, I used the... Shit. I used the quick... Where's my stuff? There's my stuff. Yeah, what's the word you have for people who got cheated on? I mean, I got cheated on in my life, so I know how this feels. Even basically for my ex-wife, which is so yeah, I'm in the same boat. The difference is I was not locking myself up in such a nice castle and, you know, creating my own little minions. Corno. Uh-huh. I mean, there's humor to everything, so I think it's better to laugh about it than resent it, so I kind of see it. Corno, but this is something that I heard. Like, there's something about it that I remember. Something that I kind of that is nothing new to me. Let's say it like that. I heard this before. Corno. Yeah, but this is also a very sad story. Like, this really... Imagine splitting yourself into two personalities and then send the male version of yourself to yeah, to basically romance the other leader, forcing a truce between the houses to then betray her with yourself again, breaking her heart. Like, this is, you know, who is writing something like this? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much of R.R. Martin is in there, actually. I really don't know. Also something that I would love to kind of... Can we kill them like we can in Night Rain? Ah, there's no double jump. That's right, there's no double jump. But I guess they're still vulnerable in the bag, right? Wow, you slapped me? Seriously? Raya Lucaria Helm. Let's see if we see something. Helm worn by Raya Lucaria Academy soldiers. Its brow is adorned with a single cuckoo feather. Yeah, I mean, as I said, I'm not 100% sure what George actually wrote about the story, but I love this lore nonetheless. I mean, just, you know, just calling it incest or, you know, racism is not the whole story, but there's actually a lot of cool concepts in there. But I also, you know, I see a lot of FromSoft DNA in this story, like the rebirth and the story. There's also a lot of Japanese stuff in there, especially when it comes to, you know, things being stale that gets rotten and stuff like that. There are a lot of yeah, Eastern influenced concepts in there. So yeah, it's sometimes it feels to me like George R.R. Martin came up with like the concept of those houses fighting with each other and maybe the Elden Ring, and then Miyazaki was like, yeah, cool, good, I take it from here, and then he tacked on like all the outer gods and those eldritch beings or this outer space beings, plus the whole rebirth stuff, and I would like 100% think that he of course came up with the idea of having a big conflict that is already over, and you kind of dive into this world to see, to speculate what happened from just the, you know, the remains of what you can see. Dude, 50-50 garbage, like spitting poetry again. I love it, dude. Yeah, but I think, guys, I think this is the perfect time to kind of, oh god, I almost fell down again. Kind of call it. I think it's a good point to stop. It was a lot of fun. Next time around, we will play the Academy of Raya Lucaria, one of the best dungeons in my book. Not the best boss. The boss is actually pretty sad, not really cool, but the dungeon, the level is pretty cool themed as well. A lot of cool enemies that destroy you the first time you play this, I swear to god. Yeah, it will be fun. Afterwards, just to give a little bit of where we might go next, I think after that I will fight Radahn, just because fuck Radahn. And then we will have access to Nokron, I think, after we kill him. Also, then we kind of need to find out where we find the medallions to go to the Erdtree and also to the the desecrated snowfields, I think, and then yeah, we will end up at Morgwins at some point. Fuck Radahn, dude. Fuck Radahn. Do you get no sympathy from me? Fuck Radahn. I fought Radahn in the DLC like pre-patch. Spoiler alert, Radahn is also the last boss of the DLC. But if you watch a New Game Plus playthrough, I expect you to know. And there's not like hundreds of millions of people are watching my streams anyway, so I'm sorry. If I spoiled anything for you, whoever you are watching, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I fought him pre-patch, dude. It was a big... It's probably a skill issue, but I also fought him 6 fucking hours, dude. I fought him 6 fucking hours. And dude, I might not be the best Souls player, you know. I'm not 50-50 garbage who decides to make a challenge run with just level 1. I mean, I don't have time like that, you know. I'm an adult. I have responsibilities. Just kidding, though. Nah, I'm not kidding about the responsibilities, but it's not an offense of garbage. It's very impressive that you can do it. I cannot. And even if you killed him no hit, you have to admit that he was like slightly overtuned. Okay? So yeah, fuck Radahn. I mean, I like him as a character. I even like him as a person in this universe because he's also very sad. And I think he did nothing wrong. He was basically just a scholar, right? And he tried to do the best, I think. And he got exploited and he got killed and then he got resurrected and he got exploited again. So he's a very tragic figure, but from the sole reason that I fought him for 6 hours straight, and I probably can still do his first phase like without even looking. Please don't quote me on that. Is yeah, nice way to call me unemployed. Dude, you know what I like the most about you, Garbage? Your sense of humor and your written words, even if it's not your mother language, is kind of insane, dude. Like, you have so much humor in what you write. It's such a pleasure to know you, and that's not me kind of slipping into your ass, you know. That's like, oh, this came out wrong, man. It's not like me rubbing your back or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know the English expression. Now I'm just, fumbling. But it's really, I mean that. It's really cool. I'm a minor, dude. Yeah, it came out. This came out wrong. Now, how do you say it? Like, in Germany, it's like in den Arsch kriechen. Like, it's glaze. I don't want to glaze you, like I'm not just saying those things to make you feel good. It's the truth. It came out and it was weird as fuck. I apologize. It came out wrong, man. It's also not my mother language, okay? That's my excuse. Shit. Please don't clip that. Please don't clip that. Yeah, but that being said, man, so thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, dude, come on. Don't write it too much now, okay? Yeah, I don't care, man. I'm always like behind my mistakes. Fuck it. I know what I meant, okay? I know what I meant. And I meant it in the purest, non-weirdest, and most of all, non-sexual way, okay? All right. Yeah, let's drop that. Thank you so much for watching. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good time. Please cross your fingers. I have a very important interview tomorrow. I'm still looking for a new job, by the way, so cross your fingers if you see this. Will help a ton. Yeah, see you next time. Still have some videos in works, and next Sunday we will fight through this dungeon. All right. Thanks, Scarage. Really, I appreciate you so much, man. This was so much fun. Have a good one. See ya. Peace.